From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's Montreal and the Boston Red Sox. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. Okay, all set to go. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Yandy Diaz now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Arozarena round second on his way to third. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it cost them a run. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Brett Bryant. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. And here it comes. Center field. Durant settles under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. But now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. Here's Joey Gallo. The pitch. And a count 1-2. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Slings to first, and they take care of Gallo for the out. And now Cedric Mullins. And a pitch. And that one in the air, center field. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Well done. Drives in the run. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Mullins leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swung on, belted. And that one is off the wall.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some. So that was nicely done to beat the odds. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drop.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And gone. Jorge Soler goes deep. And they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. On the ground, out to short. Over to Dahlbeck, and that'll do it. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run homer. And now here is Alex Verdugo. And a big swing and a miss.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
Turner climbs in on that right side. One down, base is empty. Struck him out looking.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Got him. Strikes out the side to be all set for the start of the inning. Here's Wander Franco. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's Randy Arozarena. The 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke.
And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Brian Bayo. He last pitched 2 days ago. Next to hit, Yandy Diaz. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. This to center field. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And the batter now, Brett Bryant. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Slings to second, and a run scores on the double play. And now it's Joey Gallo. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. The 1-1. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Bottom of the second. Adam Duvall at the plate. And strike 2.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Swing and a slow roller. Lau sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Reese McGuire. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Out to short. Franco on to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Out towards right center field. Gallo in position. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. And we're back here at Fenway Park, top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And that one is lifted in the air, and it drops in.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Lau at the plate. Duvall makes the grab. 1 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Kicks and deals. And a rope into center field, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Digging in, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1. Ripped on a line to center. Durant makes the grab, and there's two gone. Now batting Wander Franco. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Righty delivers. Mondesi tosses to first. Franco gone on the play. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now batting Jarren Duran. In the air, right side. Gallo in position. Squeezes it. And there's one away. So stepping in for Boston, Yu Chang. On the ground to the left. Can't glove it cleanly. Man at first. Here's a speed threat at Alberto Mondesi. Had the day off yesterday. Chang stands at first with one out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next pitch is popped up. And there's two away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's Alex Verdugo. So now 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. One left. On to the fourth. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Swing and a base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's a big power threat. Brett Bryant. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. The 1-1.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing.
Flips to second. On to first. Double play. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. And the pitch. In the air out towards right center. Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the fourth. Here's Turner now. On the ground. And it goes just foul. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now here is Adam Duvall. Swing and a miss. Turner over at first with one away. Next offering is fouled back. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. That leaves him without a throw, and they can't get the out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is fouled back.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Righty to the plate. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Diaz makes the catch, inning over. Back inside Fenway Park, and now it's going to be Cedric Mullins. Right-hander kick steals. Up the middle. On to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. And now it's Brandon Lau. 1 for 2. Now a fly ball to right center. Duran brings it in with a nice running grab. So up next, Jorge Soler. He's already homered in this game. The other way, and he beats the shift. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Next to hit, Salvador Perez makes the grab, and that's the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Now this is in the air down the line. Arozarena moving under it. Drops into the glove. 1 up, 1 down. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
2 outs, base is empty. Adalberto Mondesi up next for the Red Sox. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now, Wander Franco. In the air, right field. Duvall racing, makes the catch. So the batting order turns over. Randy Arozarena now at the plate. Bounced up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Just got him on that one. Singy, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it. Well, they are going to challenge the call. And so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Here's one more look, Singy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turning out to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge. Man at first, here's the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Line drive, base hit. Arozarena on his way to third. In there safely.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He's in safely at second. A run comes in on the play.
Back-to-back base hits. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on.
Up the middle. Mondesi fires over to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. That one hit to right. Duvall sizes this one up. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double as a run scores. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Tanner Houck. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. And now Brandon Lau. Well struck right field and caught on the warning track. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Manager out of the New pitcher on here, Ryan Thompson.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. That's in there. That is strike two. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Red Sox go down. So now here's the DH, Jorge Soler.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
High fly ball out into left center field. Duran makes the catch, and there's one gone. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Left field, way back there. That one's back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Yeah, the batter now, Wander Franco, 1 for 3. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here is ground ball right side. Over to first. They get the out on a Rosarena. Third out, and that ends. Back here at Fenway Park. Now it's going to be Adam Duvall.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
2-2 on the way. That to right. Bryant on the move. Can't get there, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. So a man aboard. And now the catcher comes up to him. Reese McGuire. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Man at first. Bobby Dahlbeck up next for the Red Sox. Popped up. 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Back to the mound. And it gets by him. So digging in, Yu Chang. Strike 2. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Boston. Welcome back. Now the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. Out there to center. Duran on his way over. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down. And here's the first baseman, Brett Bryant. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. The pitch. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Bangs off the wall.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to...
Base hit, left center field. And the runner is in to score from third. Bad mistake there. 2 runs across now. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it cost them a run. Ryan Brazier into the game.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right.
Gets it to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. And now Salvador Perez. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless. And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Polar Bears out front here, 12-0. Back here in Boston, Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. Out towards right center field. Mullins settles under it. And out number 1 on the grab. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo, takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Justin Turner now. Dives and he can't hang on. He decides to eat it, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit on the ground to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And Devers is set down. Back here at the ballpark, all set to start the 9th in this one. Now, Wander Franco. Swing and a ball popped up. Chang makes the grab, and there's 1 down. And now Randy Arozarena. Here comes the pitch. On the ground right side. Sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs at the plate. Yandy Diaz. And a pitch. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Polar Bears out front 12-0. Back now at Fenway, bottom of the 9th. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Kicks and fires. And a count 1-2. On the ground to third. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
The catcher, number 3, Reese McGuire.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Reese McGuire. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. You know, Chris, I'm told that Edwin Diaz keeps an entire bucket of bubble gum in his locker.
It's a whole lot of sugar.
Goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Now here is Bobby Dahlbeck. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think these guys have forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
12-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Included and no strings attached, no holds barred, no time for move faking. Mm-hmm.